Welcome to episode 31 of the Flow Ninja podcast. In this episode, I read the introduction from my brand new, just published book called The Avalon Revelations. Hi, I'm Jody Deane. I'm a spiritual awakening coach, purpose alignment mentor, YouTuber, podcaster, author. And yes, I love helping people with their awakening, with their purpose alignment, with opening to the multidimensional, to soul's purpose, and living authentically, fully expressed, living out loud, unapologetically, who we really are. Because everyone else is taken. All right. Enjoy. I am going to read a piece of the new book, The Avalon Revelations, Revolution. Always watch the Freudian slips, because that can lead you into all kinds of connections and synchronicities. So yes, it is a revolution. We're talking about a revolution in planetary wide consciousness, and this is the new Earth, the new age. Pluto has just moved into Aquarius, which, if you know about astrology, you know that the last time that happened, we had the American Revolution and the French Revolution. So now how has that affected consciousness of the world? Well, massively. So anyway, I digress. Back to the matter. Avalon. This book is just out now for a few days. It's been out. It's available on paperback and Kindle, and will be available in more places, including audio book platforms, and you'll also be able to download your own copy of the audiobook as well. So now I'm just going to jump into this and go for it. Start reading. This is the introduction. There exists a magical realm just beyond our five senses that most people on this planet are completely oblivious to. This dimension that connects to the collective human psyche holds keys and codes for many on planet Earth today. It's a place steeped in mysteries and is linked with famous myths and legends, synonymous with healing, transformation, and spiritual questing. Its location coordinates can be found deep within your own heart and the heart of every man and woman who seeks out its nectar. That place is Avalon. Avalon. This abode is both physical and beyond the veil. This year, I was lucky enough to spend some quality time in both of these aspects of this timeless location and receive a series of beautiful, intuitive transmissions about what this incredible enigma really is. That is how this book was born. Yes, the town of Glastonbury, Somerset, in England, was originally known as Avalon, but Avalon is not just the ancient Glastonbury of the past. Avalon is a dream, a world, an initiation, a consciousness all of its own right. Avalon is a dimension. Avalon is something that is available to all of us at all times. Yes, you can go to Glastonbury and interact with the landscape there and meet Avalon, as I have done. But Avalon is also right here and right now, wherever you are. A dimension and a mystery school waiting for you to open to it. I've known Glastonbury for most of my life, and it's been made famous in the British psyche most recently by the now massive Glastonbury Music and Arts Festival, which takes place just outside the town on farmland near the village of Pilton most years. As a teen, I went to this festival and danced about in the June weather, which was sometimes sunny and warm and sometimes rainy and muddy. However, I'd only popped into the town on my way in or out of the festival and never spent more than an hour or two there. Later on, in my 20s, I moved to the city of Bristol, just an hour north by car. This was when I met people in the spiritual scene who were living in Glastonbury, and it came onto my radar as a place to go in its own right. I had a girlfriend for a short while back in those days who absolutely loved Glastonbury, and I found out later that she moved there. And for the context of that, just, on a side note, I haven't been in contact with her since, so I don't know what's happened to her, where she is. But yes, anyway, back to the story. In that period, I made a few more day trips to the town to shop and look around and see a friend or two who lived around there. I went up the famous Tor with Friends, which is the iconic landmark hill in the area just outside the town. While up there, I remember feeling vibrations and having an awareness that there was some kind of spiritual specialness to the place. I meditated and chanted there, but I also remember it was windy and a little cold, so I didn't stick around too long. People had told me right from the start that Glastonbury was believed to be the heart chakra. Now, the 7 chakras popularized by the yoga tradition correspond to the 7 energy centers in the human body that start at the genitals, the root chakra, and go to the top of the head, the crown chakra. So it was around this time that I heard a lot of talk about how the powerful spiritual energies of Glastonbury made it a potent place to be and to live, for the accelerated spiritual development that being there can offer. However, due to this self-same phenomena, some people find it very hard to stay there for more than a few weeks or months, because it can be like living in an energetic washing machine with no let-up. Another way to describe this would be that due to the sacred energy there, shadow aspects of self would be brought to light much more rapidly, and this could be very confronting for those who weren't ready to face their demons. Yes. You better watch out. An interesting coincidence is that I've recently come across one of these friends again out of the blue whilst being in Portugal, which is a very happy surprise. I first met Sarah at a Rainbow Circle camp when I was 16 years old, and then at another one a year later. Yes, the names have been changed to protect the innocent. Not long after, she moved to Glastonbury and stayed there for a number of years. So this person has a different name, but I changed it in order that, she stays anonymous in the book. Okay. She is a deeply spiritual soul, and in many ways I feel that she archetypally represents the caliber of person that is drawn to such a potently potently charged energy vortex. So when I arrived in Glastonbury in the summer of 2023 to attend a 3-day conference about the spiritual ascension process, I wasn't expected to be inducted into the inner mysteries, or what is one of the oldest pilgrimage sites in Northern Europe and the sacred heart of the land of the Britons. But that I was. Having just flown in from Egypt, where I'd been living for the past 2 months, and where I'd kicked off my adventure having had the most mind-bending, soul-inspiring, and consciousness-expanding experience at the pyramids of Giza and Saqqara, I was ripe for the plucking, so to speak. For it was in late May, after just having arrived in Cairo, that I found myself lying down in the sarcophagus in the king's chamber of the Great Pyramid of Giza, having a full-blown Kundalini activation. Yeah, that's another story, but wow, that did happen. Oh boy, did that happen. All right. Does the road to Avalon pass through Egypt? The thought has occurred to me several times now. It does seem that in my particular case, or my particular journey, this is the case. Everybody's journey is unique and their own. Several other highly sensitive people have confirmed to me that my King's Chamber experience was a necessary initiation to be able to truly open up to that which is Avalon. Well. What do you know? Yeah, this is serious, guys. This is it. This is real, for reals. We're not mucking about here. We're not joking around. This is spiritual awakening. This is ascension. This is the portals of the earth opening up. They're opening up. They are opening up. They are here. We are able to go to these places and experience massive expansion and profound healing and upgrades to our consciousness. And it is a feedback loop. The earth gets enriched by our presence in these incredible magical places. Vortex, that's a new word. Portals and vortexes. I'm going to trademark that, patent it. Vortex. Right. Back to the story. Whilst in Glastonbury, I later found out that a friend of mine who now lives there has a portal that connects to Egypt on their property. Dun, dun, dun. I had the good fortune to be invited to spend some time there and have an experience myself. I am not at liberty to share more at this time. Suffice to say that I was greeted by Anubis, the ancient Egyptian god of the underworld. Yeah, I'm not at liberty to share more about the place, for obvious reason. My friend obviously wants to stay anonymous. They don't want to be, have people queuing up outside the door. I want to come into the portal. So yeah, that. Anyway, that is the end of the introduction. I hope that was interesting for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Right. Okay. Well, the book is available for you to buy right now and to download and to read and, have a physical copy and everything else. So, and also listen to. Oh my God, yes. You think this was fun? Well, imagine, hearing the whole book. Right. So, yeah, link in the description, wherever that is. And you can always go to jodydeane.com, JODYDEANE.com. Go to the blog, and the latest blog post is all about the book, and it has the buy links for your different stores and that kind of thing. Email me if you would like the audio book, and I've got a special offer, pre-sale offer for that. Which, it's pretty cool. So, yeah, okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Hey, and if you're looking for some guidance and clarity on your path, then you can always book a call. I do these gifted 20-minute life accelerator quantum visioning calls, and get you some clarity around any challenges you're facing, and also activate your future self, your future highest timeline, your big vision, your dream fulfilled life. All right. So, yeah, you can do that. There'll be a link in the description here as well. All right, guys. Love you. Remember, you are love itself. Remember, you are love itself. Remember, you are love itself. Bye for now. Till next time.